to the 1,000-metre mark. We're 2/3 of the race done with 500 to go, but the gap has decreased between 1 and 2, these guys, and then Jaeger and Paltrinieri either side of them. Paltrinieri is actually eating it up. He was 2.5 seconds down. I think he's catching him up. Nearest to us.
I think Connie Jaeger might be as well. So that's the 1,000-metre turn, 500 metres to go. That's 10 lengths left in the final of this men's 1,500 metres freestyle. And it's still Ryan Cochrane just ahead of Sun Yang. Sun Yang, the world record holder, the Olympic champion, defending world champion. Sun Yang, well, this is the biggest gap we've seen so far. Now, he's just had a little look, says, hold on a second, that's probably enough. This might be the biggest gap we've seen between these two. And I tell you what, Ade, you're right. Gregorio Paltrinieri of Italy is definitely catching them up.
Well, he's just about, what is it, 2.4 there behind. It's a bit deceptive maybe, because I think that 2.2, 2.4, he's been held, that distance between them. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Connie Jaeger not giving up the bronze medal. He's out in shot right now. They're the three, and Connie Jaeger left, bottom left. Cochrane keeps on making the move. Sun Yang keeps on covering him.
400 metres left to go. And only 14/100ths of a second splitting the first two. At the top of those two it is Sun Yang, as it has been pretty much for the last 1,000 metres. Ryan Cochrane still trying to break it, still trying to push the pace. And I think they're now starting to pick the pace up. And I think it's going to be a little bit difficult now for Paltrinieri of Italy and Connie Jaeger of the USA. They've both got decent sprints, and you know what, Paltrinieri's definitely catching up, you know. Definitely is, 2.28 now.
It's there or thereabouts, Andy. I think that he's working really hard, and I think effectively the two guys, Connie Jaeger and Paltrinieri with the black caps on, are both fighting for that bronze medal, actually. I think it'll be interesting to see when Sun Yang decides to turn on the sprint. Maybe with 200 metres to go, but even then can be quite dangerous on a 1,500 to turn your speed up too quickly, too soon. That'll be full ends. Paltrinieri is still 2.2, so it is a bit deceptive. They're holding him away, if you like, or he's not being able to bridge the gap. He swims on a lane rope. Look on the right hand side of your picture there. He's like hugging the yellow lane, almost trying to sniff out where the other swimmers are. Just get a little piece of. They won't hold on to anything, but just keep getting in his sight.
Well, you can get a bit of a drag if you're right next to the swimmer, but I have to say, I think he's actually in the wake. And but getting waves out of the wake, which is not good news at all. Cochrane's still at 5/100ths of a second ahead. And the 2.2 is now 2.0. So tiny, length by length it is coming back. I think we may well see Sun Yang go at this turn coming up. This will be 200 metres to go. It'll be the 1,300 metres turn. And Paltrinieri on the right, just on the right bottom line of the shot, trying to get back on terms. So 200 metres to go, 4 lengths left in the final of this men's 1,500 metres freestyle. I think Sun Yang may well start picking it up. 1/100th of a second splitting them, which has been pretty much it for the last 1,000 metres. Cochrane's trying to go. He's made his move. Can Sun Yang respond?
Well, you're right, Andy. Cochrane's swimming a lot harder than Sun Yang. Sun Yang's still on the same pace, still the same sort of laconic way he swims. It's amazing how he swims in such an easy, effortless way. I mean, he's using a lot of effort, but it's not effortless, for sure. Paltrinieri now 1.65, so he is catching up. Still not sure he can get the medal, Andy. I think he'll get the bronze. Connie Jaeger's still trying to catch him far left of his shot, bottom left there. Sun Yang is probably going to leave it for 100 to go, even maybe 50 to go. Now he's using his legs. Sun Yang is using his legs, but not really pushing his arms. Cochrane, well, if he wins this, it'll be a heck of a fight. Fantastic swimming from Cochrane.
2 lengths to go. The final of this men's 1,500 metres freestyle. And Sun Yang leaving it very, very late indeed. I thought he would have gone by now, and he hasn't. Could that be worrying for Sun Yang? He's definitely going now, though. Ryan Cochrane of Canada, well, he's led, but he's only led by, what, 100th or 2 all the way through. Now Sun Yang goes to his legs. And look at this. He only started with 50 or 25 metres to go on this length. And already he's taken about, what, a metre out of Ryan Cochrane. It's Sun Yang over first, then it's a second difference now. That's a massive difference. And Sun Yang has just destroyed him.
Absolutely, the afterburners went on. played around with the pace. It's hurting him. Look at that, gritting his teeth under the water. This is not easy, and maybe he realised he didn't have much in him. He could only do it for 75 metres. Well, he's used it to great effect.
So the Olympic champion, the world record holder, has played with Ryan Cochran from Canada. The world champion, yet again, it is Sun Yang of China, successfully defending the championship title he won 2 years ago. Ryan Cochran, the silver, and the bronze has gone to Paltrinieri. A very good swim from him from Italy. So Sun Yang joins Vladimir Salnikov and Grant Hackett as the only two people in history to defend the 1500 metres title, and he's now done the clean sweep, the 4, the 8 and the 15. Goodness me, what a gruelling schedule it is. And again, more emotion from Sun Yang. He really has shown huge amounts of emotion at this meet.
Well, you know, to get those 3 gold medals, he's had a difficult year. He's had a really hard year, having split up with his coach in China. He's moved to Hong Kong to do his training there, having falling out with the federation. And I know he came into this meet with lots of questions surrounding him. The Chinese Federation kind of rubbished him in a way. We're saying he's not done the training, he's not had the discipline, and he's gone to a Chinese coach over in Hong Kong, the ex-head coach. So I can see why, having had a difficult year post-Olympics, to pull off that treble.
So Sun Yang completes the clean sweep, the 400, the 800, and now the 1500 metres freestyle. Only the second person in history to do that.